All right, and we are back. Wow. Okay. So I think it's been, well, my YouTube advisor tells me that it's been about 4 months. 4 months since my last update here. Now, that's about a third of a year. That's a long fucking time, actually. So what happened? Well, make a long story short, I moved. I moved across countries, actually. I moved out of China, and I came here to Japan, and I started a new job. And everything's been going great. It's been fantastic. But I didn't have internet at my place for the first, 2, 3 months. And as you can imagine, when you move, especially to a different country, there's a lot of little things you got to take care of, right? And it's just kind of got caught up in a lot of different stuff with work, stuff with setting up my apartment, stuff with moving, and all this visa stuff and blah, blah, blah. Not very exciting. But ignore all that because we're back here to make America great again. So, it says here, mysterious death of Ronald Reagan. At the outbreak of the war, movie star Ronald Reagan joined the National Guard, was deployed in the D.C. garrison. Yesterday, the Guard confirmed the rumors. The star of Robot Monster, Plan 9 from Outer Space, Love is in the Air, and Springtime for Genghis Khan has been killed under mysterious circumstances. Well, that's unfortunate. Funny to think the guy was a actor. And man, those movies, I don't think any of those movies were particularly good either. And it looks like the Pacific States of America just completed the Golden Gate Bridge. Alrighty, so what do we want to do here? Oh, first I'm going to see, why isn't my sound on? Weird. Anyway, I'm gonna move this fleet and we're gonna rebase them into Corpus Christi. All right, and let's see. Okay, so we're currently fighting a two-front war, one against the Combined Syndicates of America, led by Jack Reed, who obviously is a plant from the French Commune. We'll be dealing with them soon enough. Maybe not that soon. Canada moved in and just took over New England with pretty much no resistance from us because, yeah, we're currently in pieces. And we have the American Union State down south led by Huey Long. Well, so my strategy here... Oh, and also, of course, West Coast is seated as well. So we have the Pacific States of America. Oh, usually it's... I thought Howard Hughes was going to be... Chief of the Air Force is Howard Hughes. Ironic. Hopefully they've got a lot of sanitizing powder on those planes. Anyway. So, as you can see here, the, what are these called? The Mid-Atlantic states are kind of indefensible right now. So what we're going to do is we're basically going to let the CSA and the AUS just do whatever they want there. Really, my hope here is that we'll take anything east of Illinois. We're not going to bother trying to take over right now. We're not going to try and hold on to the Mid-Atlantic states because, frankly, it's basically untenable. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of establish a holding pattern. What I want to do is I want to take back Chicago, gradually kick the CSA out of Wisconsin and Minnesota, and then just kind of fortify it. So if we just establish this kind of border in Chicago, Decatur, and Belleville, whatever happens east of there, we're not going to worry about for now. At the same time, we're moving in to retake New Orleans, and we're going to hold the line in Tennessee, maybe take back Memphis and Nashville. Hopefully, what we can expect is the CSA and the AUS will collide somewhere in the Mid-Atlantic states, and while they are distracted fighting each other, we will gradually grind them down from behind. And as far as the Pacific states go, we have no forces we have this, the Davy Crockett Division, led by Major General Collins, here next to San Diego, but I don't really feel prepared to fight a three-front war in our own territory right now. So we are going to hopefully try and coexist with the Pacific states for the time being. Anyway, we're back. Okay. Alright. General DeWitt, we are going to take back Minneapolis. Cuba seizes Guantanamo naval base. With American turmoil, Cuba has moved its troops into the USA leased Guantanamo Bay naval base. There's little the U.S. government can do to stop Cuba at this point. No longer be a national province. To cede Guantanamo Bay to Cuba. We raise claims on the base. Too bad. Well, nothing we could really do. Pacific States just founded the Bank of the Pacific, which is interesting. And we lost Guantanamo Bay. Well, that's kind of disappointing. Oh, we are just about to take Peoria, a place where I actually spent a little bit of time living there, about less than a year. And so we had this, the U.S. Cavalry, which I use basically since they move so fast. I keep a division of all cavalry. So there's like, okay, there's 2 cavalry divisions in this. And they basically, since they can move so fast, we can cut units off very quickly. So you see here, this this Army Corps is, as soon as we take Eau Claire, it's going to be cut off in Minnesota. And we can just kind of mop them up and retake Minnesota extremely easily. And at the same time, this cavalry, since we can move around so quickly, we'll be able to make flanking maneuvers. Idaho joins the Pacific States of America. Damn. Well, that kind of sucks. Huh? Whoa, that's kind of unexpected. Okay, so get this, folks. Pacific States of America have just declared war on us. Well, that is definitely not good. Wow, I've played this a few times, but I didn't know that they could actually ever do that. Wow, okay. Well, this doesn't change that much. At least I hope it doesn't. Oh, victory against the CSA. As... oh, 3 divisions here under Major General DeWitt. Midwest Wonders, 122nd Hard Place, and the 121st Red Riders. Alright. Well, these guys are going to take back Minnesota. We'll just refer to them as, call them the Frigid General. Call them, not Frigid General. Cold Corps. Cold Corps. I'm not really good at these names. I hope they get better. Alright. Cold Corps. Oh, and we just cut them off. Ah, see? So, and our assault on Peoria is going well also. Alright, we can move these guys right here into Rochester. I am really getting concerned about this 3-front thing. Oh, and we just kicked the syndicalists out of Peoria. Colorado National Guard has been called up to defend the rebels from the rebels in California. More troops. Excellent. Okay. All right, so we've got 3 divisions here. The Davy Crockett Corps, the 240th Minutemen Division, and the 160th Freedom Division. And we are going to be calling them, Western Legion. Not a very good name, but I'll have to think of something. And we also got an extra division as well. Oh, Montana National Guard. Okay. They're kind of far away. Can't really do much with them. Alright, well, Rear Admiral Hewitt. We're going to rebase him into Corpus Christi. And I guess we'll just have them, we'll have the Montana National Guard march into Seattle until somebody decides to stop them. Oh, we just finished a land fortification in Corpus Christi. That's excellent. Alright, so this is really what my strategy has been. This is the reason why I want to buy as much time as possible, because I have a lot of militia divisions being developed here. In fact, I'm going to up the production rate. We're not going to build a total of 7. Well, 7 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not 35. I was going to go with 40. Get that gearage bonus up. Our next one, July 16th, 1937, April, May. So in 4 months, we'll have 5 more militia divisions. Oh, and also we'll also have another infantry division. Excellent. So the thing is that we easily have more troops than any individual separatist state. And, we easily have more troops than any separatist state. So really what we want to do is we want to try and isolate them and take them out one by one. And especially by using our initial advantage by taking some very easy important provinces. So like right now we're probably going to take back New Orleans. That's I think the biggest city that the AUS has. We're going to take back Chicago and after we've surrounded all the units that are in Minnesota and Wisconsin, we can easily annihilate them. And holding on to Chicago is going to be pretty easy because we can just park 3 divisions in there, and they'll be really hard to dislodge, especially with our air superiority. Just lost Cincinnati, but again, we weren't expecting to hold on to that anyway. Our army in Cedar Rapids is under attack. Well, 3 divisions against 1. Yeah, that's not... Oh, I think... Oh. Yeah, this is the Le People International. I think this is... The CSA, I think, received like a volunteer division from France. And territory of Hawaii revolts. After the secession, militia of Molokai, a pro-Hawaiian sovereignty group, took up arms last week and rallied the natives to their cause. And they took over our naval bases. And they maybe have taken all our other islands as well. Well, again, that sucks. Grant independence to Hawaii, and we raise claims on all of the territories that were lost. Well, that's disappointing, but I think they can be assured that we will come to visit them very soon. American Union State government announces old Southern money happened to them recently. No. And then part of the Navy defects are fleet mutinies. Well, that sucks. Oh. But doesn't really, we didn't need our Navy much anyway. And I assure you, we will make the Navy great again. Don't worry about that, folks. Don't worry about that one bit. It's going to be tremendous. Oh, nationalist French volunteers, nationalist French pilots and planes have arrived to support us. Oh, now that is excellent. And the Pacific States of America just announced Japanese volunteers. Russian volunteers to the American Union State. And they just picked up the Idaho State Guard. As well as seizing U.S. assets. Hawaii is independent. Well, that sucks. But not much we can do about it. Alright, so I think... Okay, so these 3 militia divisions, once we're going to take over San Diego, and then we're going to park them in Los Angeles. We don't really want to do anything else to the PSA yet, because we don't really have the men to really do that much. Okay, we have infantry, the Bayou Division. I guess we will put those in Denver because the last thing I want is the PSA making a march into Denver and taking over our capital. I don't know what happens if you lose your provisional capital, but it's probably nothing good. Well, CSA keeps getting kicked out of Peoria. We lost Baltimore as well. Huh. Alright, we need to organize our air divisions here. Okay. Alrighty, how should I do this? Tactical bomber. Let's bring them to Tulsa. Dive bomber. Okay, no. Tactical bomber. Another tactical bomber. Tulsa. Third tactical. I'm probably organizing this in a really silly way, but I've had difficulty. Like, it's hard to like select them if there's an infantry unit on the same province. Like, see, if I try and lasso all of them, I just get the infantry. You know, even trying to lasso only the airport doesn't fucking work. So I moved them into this empty province, Tulsa. Oh, so see, now we can combine them together. This is our first United States Army Air Force Bombardment Wing. And we are going to bring them back to, I guess, let's base them in Des Moines. We're going to hit the CSA. Alright, so these are interceptors. Don't really need that. Strategic bombing. Don't need that. Interceptor. Not really that useful. Okay. And no, also we have here 1st Bio Division, Major General Hodges, and Colorado National Guard. I think maybe we're just going to keep them there. Just in case the Pacific states decide to try and push forward. Part of the U.S. Navy joins the PSA, so I think they just picked up part of our fleet. And in Des Moines, now let's, ground support. Okay, so let's, we're going to set them to, air and night missions round the clock in anywhere in Illinois. So we are definitely, we're going to be hitting them with, ground support, which means that you attack their organization. So that green bar, the organization level of their divisions, should be falling gradually. Or at least it will lower that and prevent them from making real assaults. Because what happens when you attack a division that has low organization, it just retreats without even much fighting even happening. So, MacArthur and the Pacific States of America. Hawaii occupies Wake and other islands. The garrisons on Wake and Midway have joined Hawaii to ensure they are not occupied by another power. There's unfortunately nothing the U.S. can do about it. Well, don't worry, Hawaii, we will be coming for you eventually. MacArthur was not interested in fighting with the Pacific States of America, and he was willing to deal with them to broker a peace. Propose peace. We will take California with force. Minus 11% national dissent. MacArthur was not interested in fighting the Pacific States, and he was willing to deal. The Pacific States were going to ask a steep total. I'm going to propose peace. MacArthur knows what's up. It's not like we can't come back for them later. And we lost all of our other Pacific islands, which, again, not particularly surprising. Huntington has been lost. Okay, yeah, see, so you can see what's happening here is that the CSA and the AUS are both gobbling up all this open land, all this open territory we can't defend here in the mid-Atlantic. But what's going to happen is their divisions are going to just end up crashing into each other. And while they're fighting each other, we are going to be slowly pushing them east until we've gobbled up all the most important provinces. Okay, see, we've already got Lafayette. We're heading into New Orleans. Alright. We're gonna... Yeah, New Orleans will be ours soon. Clarksburg also lost. But again, we don't care about anything east of Illinois so far. Those proposed peace talks with the PSA, we wonder, when is that event going to trigger? I'm kind of curious as to what they're going to be asking for. Probably permanent independence. Well, we'll see. Army in Cedar Rapids is under attack. Looks like we might need to bring in some cavalry. Yeah, see, they're trying to pull us off, but not going to work. Request independence. Remove our claims. National Senate. MacArthur rejects, and the war continues. Are we really going to accept the PSA as independence nation? Hell no. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Maybe a temporary truce, yes, but, you know, accepting a full independence? No way. Not on my watch. Tactical bomber. Ground support. The region. Around the clock. Part of the Navy defects, fleet mutinies. Monroe Doctrine. America's now been thrown into civil war, brother fighting brother, and it doesn't look good for the U.S. Perhaps it's time to revoke the Monroe Doctrine, as we cannot afford war with another until we solve our problems and end this civil war. -3 national dissent, or revoking the Monroe option is not. The Monroe Doctrine is not an option. We can no longer protect them. Yeah, I gotta admit that fighting a three-front war, I think we will win eventually, but the last thing we want is maybe some kind of conflict in the South America, bringing us into war with, say, Canada or something. Oh, yep. And Milwaukee is inadvertently become ours now. Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah. Let's support their attack into Milwaukee. And as soon as our 3rd Division hits Peoria, we will be assaulting Milwaukee from 3 fronts. Charlottesville was lost as well. Not much we can do about that. Let's ground support only for that province. Yeah, let's go back and let's support our boys taking back Milwaukee. Beckley was lost too. Well, no big deal. Okay. The war will continue against the PSA. Indianapolis has been lost as well. New Orleans captured. Grab what we can. We've captured the city of New Orleans from the AUS. There's an opportunity to recover some of the lost resources, strip some of the factories. We don't steal from other Americans. Nope, that is not the kind of war we are fighting. Alright. And actually, let's keep him in a... Now, we have 9 divisions here on the southern border. And the reason why I've done that is because I know there's an event which may trigger war with Mexico. They may try to take back their former lost territories. And I have no desire to be fighting a 4th... Well, I'm prepared to fight with them, but that's why I put the land fortifications in Corpus Christi. But I have absolutely no desire to lose the fight over the southern border with Mexico. Germany arrests left-wing activists. Well, not particularly surprising. Raging Cajuns. Alright. Support the attack. Assault there. And support the attack into Milwaukee. And we are going to kick them into St. Paul. And we... Oh. Yep. See that? Although we have about equal numbers, see, their organization here is in the toilet. And I think one of the reasons is... What? New England has just established independence from Canada. Wow, okay. So New England is now a state? Okay, well, it's better than Canada controlling them. Day 3, Hemingway's speech. Wait, okay. The syndicalist delegation of the Second International Congress, Ernest Hemingway, has today given a speech condemning our actions against the CSA and calling for intensified support for the Reds in the war. We must redouble our efforts and crush Reed before he receives any additional help. Policies have moved 1 towards Hawk Lobby, National Assent +2. Onwards. All right. Syndicalist intervention in the American Civil War. Well, that is definitely not good. However, the fight for Milwaukee is currently doing very well. I think... Oh, we lost Reno. Okay. Yeah, see, now we can see the PSA is slowly moving over here, and it is slow going, and Canada just seized Alaska. We cannot stop them. Wow. Okay, well, don't worry, your day has come, Alaska. Don't worry, your day will come, Canada. We will not forget this. Mexican territorial demands. Mexican Republic has decided to use the ongoing civil war as an opportunity to reclaim the territories they lost to us due to the 1848 Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo. How should we react? Never. Those lands are American. We are not giving up. Mexico declared war on this. The second Mexican-American War. We just gained land fortifications on the southern border. New militia divisions have arrived as well. Not good. Not good at all. All right. Well, let's see. How is the fight for Milwaukee going? Oh, we are slowly grinding them down. Danville's been lost. Oh, okay. And Helena as well. Oh, we are getting close to getting cut off here. We don't want that to happen. Let's take back Helena. And we have... Oh, we're going to be able to push them back over the river. Oh, lost Richmond as well. Not a big deal, though. Oh, and finally, oh, it looks like we have forced them out of Milwaukee. Nice job. Huh. I mean, Little Rock is under attack. I'll kick them out. Well, let's support attack, and let's kick them back over the river. Wait, who is under attack now? 5 Mexican divisions. Alright, we are going to have to stop. We're going to have them defend here. Okay, let's take some pressure off of them there, and let's attack from here, and let's support the attack with. Let's push back. Wow, this is getting frustrating, folks. Alrighty. However, good news is, we are going to be, we just took back Minnesota. And we will be occupying Cedar Rapids very soon. Keep them out of Duluth. We're going to destroy that division. It's going to get surrounded and destroyed. In the meantime, down south, well, not as far south as Mexico, down south-ish, we are kicking out them from heading up east. Is it west of the Mississippi? Is that the Mississippi? Oh, and we just kicked them. We kicked Mexico out of Tucson. And they ceased their assault on us. Oh, yep, we won. We defended Tucson successfully. And at the same time, let's assist in this attack over here. We are assisting them in taking over Juarez. Oh, another victory. Helena. Oh, we kicked, we just kicked the PSA out of Helena. Very nice. Although, I don't think this is going to change much overall. We just don't, we're too heavily deployed east to really deal with the PSA. Oh, and it looks like the AUS and the CSA have just touched. Oh, yeah, so exactly what I was hoping would happen is they threw all these divisions into taking over the Mid-Atlantic, and now they've met in the middle. Who's attacking me? Ah, being bombarded. And we just kick them out. Pine Bluff. MacArthur is... Where is MacArthur? Huh? Oh, okay, he's still sitting in Corpus Christi. Why can't I merge both of these? Defeated. Oh, another victory in Juarez. Oh, and we now may deploy another division. Okay. Just hold that in reserve. Actually, let's put that in Salt Lake. Wow. So who exactly are we fighting? We have a list of Liberate Puerto Rico. Nah, not right now. U.S. 4th Corps, 201st Ironman Division, 161st Desert Scorpion, and the 175th Apache Division. Pretty badass names. Army in Pine Bluff is currently being attacked. Oh, yep. Pushing back the AUS. Wow, that is not good. You're getting kicked out of Milwaukee. But we've got 3 divisions up here, which soon will be free to move back. Oh, and we just took over Green Bay. We're going to take over Marquette. Okay, we will run back. They can take back Milwaukee if they want. But they've just lost Minnesota, and they're about to lose Wisconsin. So I think we're going to be okay on that front. Huh? Canada, their government announced Philip Snowden's death. Okay? I'm not really sure who that is. But I'm going to hope that it won't be a problem for us. Las Vegas has been lost. Well, it's their problem now. Okay. So see, what I'd like to do is I'd like to establish a defensive line on the west of the Mississippi. So, yeah. Economy. Alright, well, our militia division's going to be done, and wow, not much has really set the speed to fast. Alright, we've taken back Pine Bluff. We're going to support the attack into, is that Monroe? Yep. And we just kicked the AAUS out of Monroe. Oh, and we just lost Milwaukee again. Well, ground support. Let's change it to the region. So day and night, infinite. Now let's just keep that bombing up. The AI will decide where. Oh, and we are about to annihilate that last division in Grand Forks. Spain. Wow, so apparently there's a civil war going on in Spain. And we are slowly getting pushed back in the west. which is exactly what I didn't want to have to worry about. Defeat in Green Bay. Oh, and we just destroyed their division in Grand Forks, and I'm not going to bother taking back Grand Forks because it doesn't actually really have anything that we need. We are going to be marching these 3 infantry divisions back into Green Bay. And now our cavalry is coming back. Phoenix has been lost. Oh, that is not good. Okay. Support attack. And then attack. Take back Phoenix. We really do not want to let them take Phoenix. And I'm pretty sure we're going to win because that's an infantry division too. Billings has been lost. Man. Okay. No. If we go on the attack against the PSA, we're not going to be able to. We're going to definitely lose. We can't get too greedy with the PSA. Can't really get too greedy with Mexico right now either, honestly. Army in Salt Lake City is under attack. Can they hold Salt Lake City, I guess is the question. Maybe. Defeated by the CSA in the north. Okay, so they kicked our cavalry out. Well, that's not particularly surprising, but I'm not actually too concerned. Major General. Promote. Okay. Gradually consolidating. We're getting a bigger army. Once we get those guys, once we get these 3 infantry back from Minnesota. Oh man. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to fall back against the PSA. We just don't have anything to hold it. Take back Phoenix. Take back Baton Rouge. Hold on. I see a very good encirclement possibility here. Attack across there. Support attack. Alright. Province of Green Bay. We lost Green Bay too. What? That's not good. Office of War Information. We needed a bureau whose primary task would be wartime propaganda. We can't win this war if we don't convince the population of the U.S. that armed resistance against the federal government is futile. National Senate Management, -2. We do need it. Well, we kicked the enemy out of Phoenix. I think we are going to just have to go back across the border. We're going to have to just hold the border against Mexico while we deal with the other Civil War. Improved air carrier. Man, I don't think we really need to be spending money on tech right now. No, what am I saying? No, tech always is good. Okay. What should we do here? Probably we want to be focusing on infantry, I'm gonna guess. Land doctrines, something that will be beneficial immediately. 37. Infantry. 37 Naval Marines, Mountain Infantry, 1936 Cavalry. Oh, yes. And then Norfolk Naval Yard. Let's keep up the naval research. It will pan out in the future. Hint, hint. Long-range submarine. All right, let's go. Oh, this is perfect. Perfect. 220 Chicago Division may now be deployed. Excellent. Okay. Deployed in Rock Springs. Oh, no. Wow, that's dumb. I didn't realize that they had a adjacent territory there. Whew. Okay. Oh, we kicked them out of Natchez. Okay, watch this. See, we're gonna encircle these units in Baton Rouge. Papal blessing. Oh, yep. Infantry Natchez. Once we cut off these divisions in Monroe, we can take them out very easily. And we just lost Salt Lake City. Did I just lose my strategic bombers? I think I did. Wow, that's really bad. Ah, see? They're trying to break out. We keep kicking them out of Natchez, and they keep coming back in. Is that the guy fleeing from that pocket in Baton Rouge? Maybe not. Oh, and we have just encircled some units in Green Bay, and we are about to annihilate them. Only one division, but oh yeah, that's right, they are gone. Get them out of here. Out, out, out. Oh, do I sense another encirclement chance? Yes, I do. Oh man, I think we will have to fall back here. Just annihilated another division. There's Douglas MacArthur finished researching the delay doctrine. Standoff doctrine, improved hospitals. Alright. Industrial. Agriculture, 1937. That's good. Oh, get Harvard working on that. Army in Green Bay. Oh, yep, we're about to annihilate 2 divisions. Yep, destroyed the 8th CSA Corps. Oh, yeah. This is perfect. Alright. Okay, let's move these guys from Milwaukee. And that's just now engage the enemy lines. Oh, wow, I think we destroyed like 4 divisions total. Oh. Okay, so you can see here, guys, is my strategy in the east. I think has been working out pretty well. So let's take a look. We've established a line behind the Mississippi River. That's hard to attack over. Attacking over a river is always difficult. So we've kind of gained ourselves a little bit of leeway there. Meanwhile, we've encircled and destroyed a bunch of their divisions that we cut off in Wisconsin. And in addition to that, now we've gradually been herding them into Chicago. So we're going to try and move these guys into Decatur. These guys are going to move out of Milwaukee, and our cavalry and these other guys are going to head into Milwaukee. Armies reach Natchez. Again? Man, this battle just never stops. Support attack into Natchez. What? Oh, we lost Phoenix? Oh my god. This is not good. Not good at all. lost Helena. Convoy transports will be deployed. Could add an artillery unit onto there. Okay, see, so now Baton Rouge, that... They were encircled. We caught them in a pocket, and now we're going to kick them out. Victory. Yeah, so they tried to attack us in Natchez, but they couldn't bring the goods. Oh. Alrighty. So now I'm making a big divisional shift. Okay, we got guys in Decatur. So we moved this corps into Decatur. This corps, these 5 divisions under Lieutenant General Garreau, they're going to come down to Peoria in a minute, and then our cavalry is going to sweep down from Green Bay into Milwaukee, and then we're going to make a 3-way assault on Chicago. Oh, and it looks like... Didn't really want to keep... Oh man, that's not good. Well, we have a strange calm here on the southern border. Nobody's really... I mean, Mexico can't really break through here. They have to attack over a river against dug-in units with land fortifications in addition to that. So that's not going to work out for them. So we're just going to have to contain them. But we've got this problem where we can't... We've got this problem where the CSA just has all these little divisions around, and we can't really do much to stop them. Well... We can, however, take back Chicago, which is something that we desperately need. And we'll just bring the cavalry in there. Oh, I think Chicago is going to be ours. Not a problem. What to do about the CSA? Alright, we are going to just have to establish a defensive line here. Somewhere. God, they're fighting over Nebraska, too. Fighting over Jacks. Okay. Okay, we're going to deploy this unit to Kansas City. And they're going to... the Chicago Division. And let's kick out Panama Garrison, because they can't move, so there's no point in putting a garrison unit. Lieutenant General Deere of the Colorado National Guard. Just going to let our guys chill out in Denver for a minute. Rebuild their strength. Uh-oh. The last thing we want. What? Are they going to try and take Houston? That is not good. Montana National Guard is completely annihilated. Oh, man. This is not good. And most of our new militia divisions don't come up until July or August. It's only June 23rd. We are losing territory very rapidly here. Just lost in Cheyenne, too. Oh, God. Alright. On the other hand, we are about to kick the CSA out of Chicago. Chicago captured. We have captured the capital of the CSA. We've controlled the city. People are demanding we take advantage of the situation and punish the people of Chicago. Slash and burn. A little vengeance will help morale. We are all Americans. No, we are all Americans. We are not going to be enacting revenge against fellow Americans. That's not the way we are. Oh, here's 2nd Cavalry Colored Division. Wow, I did not realize that they put this in the game. I guess historically accurate enough for the time, but not something you expect to be hit in the face with. Oh no. Alright, so we are in a bit of a pickle here on our southeastern border. Alright. I think we're going to have to call this a wrap, folks. But, so let's just recap. In the West, the Pacific States of America declared war on us. And we did go for peace talks, but they wanted to be recognized as an independent nation. That wasn't going to happen. So, they declared war. And, well, it has not been going well for us. Although we don't really have a lot of major cities out here. Our capital, Denver, they've gone right up against it. So we've got our provisional capital that Douglas MacArthur fled to from Washington, D.C., now is slowly being encircled. If we can't, like, bring up more divisions quick enough to maybe, I don't know, if we could just at least hold back the PSA for a while. We're currently winning against the CSA. I can say definitely that we're currently winning. We just took their capital, Chicago. Admittedly, we have concentrated most of our forces up there, and I feel we're going to have to shift a few to a different theater because really, otherwise it's not working out that great for us. But, so, we have a lot of powerful divisions here, which I think we're going to have to start focusing them against the American Union state. Against the American Union state, we were on the defensive for a while. We have taken New Orleans, which is good. But they've concentrated a lot of their forces down here, and we're badly outnumbered. And the chances are that we could end up losing Houston, which is not something that we want to happen. And, of course, we are at war with Mexico. And we briefly took over Ciudad Juarez, but we just don't have the numbers to hold it. They got thrown back over the border. Now we have this kind of we just have kind of a Mexican standoff, if you will, accept the expression. We can't really push into Mexico because although our forces are superior, I think, as soon as somebody steps in there, they'll just get attacked from 3 sides, and we can't afford to throw resources into fighting this war with Mexico when we're already fighting on all these other fronts. On the other hand, we are heavily dug in on the southern border, and although El Paso is a little vulnerable, San Antonio and Corpus Christi, in addition to having land fortifications, they're on the other side of the river, which makes them very easily defensible. We also have our fleet here, which I guess if we were going to be attacking one like a coastal Mexican territory, we could possibly do some naval bombardment, but that's not really going to help us right now. And yeah, so another side note. Yep, so New England is apparently an independent nation now. Capital is Boston. Does not really help us, and they don't like us very much, so I don't think we're going to be able to can't really offer an alliance. Nope. Wait, it's already a member of a military alliance with Canada? Wow, okay. So there's not much I think we can do on that front. Canada doesn't like us very much either. So that's where we're going to leave you. That's where I'm going to leave you, folks. America's currently on a war. We're fighting 4 people simultaneously. Well, let's see. We'll see how it goes next time.